thinking that it happened over.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from the Superdome.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We're good.
Right to the air is Carr. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Up the middle, it's Cook.
And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Here's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Allen going to throw. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That's still going to the New Orleans offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Carr. Under pressure, they got him again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
7:34.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Finding Taysom Hill complete.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
You're mine.
Throwing now is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What now? One, later one.
Carr going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 10 yards out.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. That one complete to Hill.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rolling to his right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up
Now 3rd and 3.
Down. That's it.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after, good by Groupie.
And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pushing his way through. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
What now?
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Here now, 2nd and 4. Allen going to audible to a different look. Second and 4. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now a play fake. Carr.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Carr. Dancing to his left. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Down the sideline he goes.
And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. You know, a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that first down run.
Steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. To the air, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Allen going to change it up. Allen now, off play action. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's second and a yard. Carr to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. On third down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
What now?
They run. It's Williams. And he dives forward, and he is going to have the first down with that effort. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Carr. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive.